I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver, stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Wheeler Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. One, go. One, go.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy O'Brien. That right there is Adrian. We are coming to you live on this wonderful Monday night here in Sacramento, California.
Yes. Yes, we are, man. What an exciting episode, man. The questionable episode for the go home show for Survivor Series War Games. Had this few questionable segments, had its ups, had its downs. We had an injury tonight. Oh, damn, that sucks. Can potentially put some matches in jeopardy in the future. But we also got Continental Classic. We have some IWC drama. We have a lot more to talk about than just today's show. But yes, Brian, how are you today?
Pretty good. We're good. I'm just here to see how Brian's going to glaze this show. I don't think it's possible, but if anyone can do it, it's Brian. We had some fantastic fucking matches today. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's the go home show, but we had some fantastic matches. Possibly the match of the year: Carmelo Hayes versus Gunther. Holy shit! What is it? Holy moly donut shop.
Holy moly donut shop.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Hold the flies.
Hold the flies.
Hold the flies.
Banger fucking match of the year. You didn't need to go too crazy. We're gonna talk about that. This Raw is mid as fuck. It is. It's a go home. So those are always ass. Let's all not act surprised all at once. All right, everybody.
Honestly, to be honest, Brian, I am gonna act a little surprised here, because I expected, the writing team to at least come up with something decent with some of these promos, mainly the Becky Lynch one. I mean, it was just crickets from beginning to end.
We also got to realize that Penta got hurt, and that cut the match short, possibly by like 7 to 8, 9 minutes.
Yeah, that is true. But we also didn't have another women's match. I think somebody said this is the second week in a row we haven't had a women's match. Which is
they had a women's match last week, didn't they?
Maybe. Like I said,
they did. It was what's her face winning the title? Maxine Dupree.
Oh, it was. You're right.
Don't listen to that internet marks, bro. They're telling me online that one of the person that should be under the for the 30 under 30 is the young chap who should be going up against Konosuke Takeshita for the world title at this year's Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker was 33 years old, bro. Apparently they don't know shit.
Who, Takeshita?
No, Yoda-Tsuji. He's 32.
Oh, yeah, no, that's like Triple H right now. He's putting on the quote of saying like the younger guys in WWE are going to be the next generation. And you mentioned Bronson Reed at the ripe age of 37 years old. Ooh.
He's entering his prime, Adrian. Ooh. Entering his prime. You got to think about it. LeBron James is still out there doing his thing at the ripe old age of 41. I think.
Let's hope, man.
Oh, man.
You know me. I don't like to wish ill on these wrestlers and these performers. I want them to eat. I want their families to eat. But if the booking is ass, then they are not gonna eat, and I gotta speak up on it, just like I did for Kieran Cross for 2 years. Nobody listened to me. Michael, grab your cigarettes. Nobody listened to me when I told you guys about Kieran Cross. You guys said, let it play out, Adrian. Next month, Adrian. Next month turned into what? 72 months?
And he's gone.
Yeah, nah, we gotta call these
anywhere else.
Yeah, man.
We got an action-packed show, so we're gonna get into it. Let's get started with the Raw recap, and then after that, I know you guys want to talk about the Continental Classic. The brackets have been announced. We're also going to talk about ESPN's 30 Under 30. We're going to talk about the list and give our impressions. And then we got some other stuff going on. I think Adrian said it, but we're going to get into the episode of Raw. We're going to do it as quick as possible because we got an action-packed show for y'all today. A lot of stuff. Roman Reigns returns. He says, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, you guys want to keep talking about your team. Why don't we just whip it out and let me measure it? He said, I'll be the judge.
Yo.
I'll be the judge.
Hey, yo, I thought this was a family-friendly show. What are we doing here, man? Not gonna lie, that those lines didn't kind of catch me off guard. I'm like, all right, I get that that this is Monday night and Punk is on Monday night, but I mean, what are you guys doing here? It was kind of a little off. I expected a little bit more, especially since we're getting
Expect them to be longer.
Expected a little bit more. Something maybe, Roman Reigns is there, Cody Rhodes is there, CM Punk is there. Create some tension, create, something. I mean, Roman Reigns, he sees Cody Rhodes holding his title and he's not even saying anything. He's just like playing it off, acting cool, Roman Reigns. Maybe there's something.
He said my title, that title looked better on me.
Yeah, but after he walked away, like, bro, Roman, say that shit to his face, man.
No, he said it, and then it had to CM Punk. His title or mine? His title or mine?
Yeah, that's
I'm shaking in his little boots.
Yeah, I'm like, I expected a little bit more, maybe a little bit more fire, maybe a little bit more acting. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, the Roman Reigns mark in me that doesn't, I want Roman Reigns to be front and center of everything, title or no title. He's still the face of WWE, in my opinion.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just a Roman Reigns fan and I'm just hating on WWE because Roman Reigns is now the focal point of this. But hey, man, I personally, I still think it was a bad showing of Roman Reigns, man.
It's like The Rock and John Cena. The Rock was gone, not there, but people loved him and he was always the face. Same with Cody Rhodes and the Roman Reigns. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. Action packed. There's the glaze I was looking for. I was talking about our show, not Monday Night Raw. I said our show is going to be action packed because we got a lot to talk about. Team overrated doesn't look like they stand a chance. Brock's team is fucking stacked. He's yoked to the gills. Unfortunately, my man lost some aura points because he slipped under during his entrance. But who put the banana peel, man?
Who put the banana peel? He said. He tried to do did he slip when he lifted up his foot or he just fell back? He fell backwards, right?
So because he does his like step back thing, and when he stepped back, the floor wasn't there because there was the damn banana peel, and he just went. He laughed it off and put the hat on top of Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
But shit happens. It happens.
It happens. Live TV, man. Anything can happen in live TV. Personally, I thought it was cool. I mean, he walked it off. He laughed at it. Then he gave the hat to his cowboy hat to Braun Breaker. And for my One Piece fans out there, this is a significant point in the story of the One Piece storyline. And it just reminded me when Shanks gave the straw hat to Luffy, man, and it all began from there. I honestly think Brock Lesnar's passing the torch right now. It may be a Mark anime in me, but hey, don't ruin this for me, bro. I want Braun Breaker to be the future. We hear wrestlers talk about, I'm the future here and there. Braun Breaker's the now, bro, and I think the torch should be passed right now, especially that John Cena is retiring. Dominic Mysterio's it's a top dog. I want Braun Breaker in that same position.
I have a lot of questions over One Piece because I always assumed he just had the straw hat, but this is not the time to ask you those questions. So we will continue with the show. I do think Jimmy's going to take the L. I agree as well.
Jimmy? Yeah.
Brock falling down had me dying. Let's see. Okay, but let's not get it twisted. Wrestling and anime have many similarities. Exactly. You got the hulking up. You got scrawny motherfuckers having knockout punches.
Yeah. Speaking of anime, Somebody on Twitter, I know I'm going off topic. Somebody on Twitter compared Ash Ketchum's storyline to Mercedes Monet's storyline. Winning badges here and there, always winning titles, but never winning the Pokemon League. Always winning titles here and there, not really the important ones. And one day, maybe in 20-something years, Mercedes Monet finally will get the World Heavyweight title. I don't know, but I got to read more into this story because I think it was good.
Get out of here, bro.
Bro.
Pac would make a good Vegeta. Ha ha ha. He would make some. I saw someone online, not my words. They said Pac looks like he came straight out of the Shire. It's true. Dildo Baggins in the house.
Dildo Baggins. Wow.
Oh man. Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes, Adrian. Baja Blast match of the night.
Like it. As it should.
Unfortunately, Solo Sikoa and Penta. I didn't expect that to be a banger. Didn't really have an opportunity to be, but he got injured. We could talk about that later. But this match, fucking banger. Carmelo Hayes loses, but he comes out looking extremely strong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I liked it. See, I expected Carmelo Hayes to use his speed throughout the match, but I'm like Gunther kind of stopped him a little bit. He was playing with his foods, and occasionally, Carmelo got a few boosts here and there, got some offense. But I mean, we knew Gunther wasn't gonna lose. Great fucking match, man. Great match. I was kind of eating during this match, so I was kind of just looking down. I'll go back and watch it because I did miss some key points.
What were you eating?
Huh? Ramen. Tonkatsu ramen from Costco.
You're watching Raw and eating ramen? Dang.
Yeah, bro.
Nice,
I'm watching
bro.
Roman Reigns, bro.
Roman Reigns. They had some. He showed his speed. It was a classic David versus Goliath match. Some strong chops from both gentlemen. Both of their chests were bleeding. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a cool spot where Gunther ended up chopping the ring post.
Yeah.
I was like, my hand. My wife's like, why are you screaming? It's because I felt his pain in my knuckle.
Yeah, he went like this, right, to the steel post.
Yeah, that's still, it's the thought.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's kind of like we ever get hit in the nuts, but they didn't get you in the nuts enough to where it just scares you and doesn't hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt like for him. It was a fantastic match. Carmelo Hayes did what he did. It was a great fucking match. Like, it doesn't knock him down at all.
I mean, it's Gunther. It's a guy lost in the mid-card division up against a main eventer,
Exactly.
As a sicko, I love this match, I love the underdog in matches. But the right man won.
Yes. Right man won, of course.
Yep.
Carmelo Hayes, can they use this to build him up? Probably not. It's just, he's a great wrestler. Just the character work of him being him, he's got to start winning matches. And do you really think he's going to beat Cody Rhodes? No.
I mean,
that's the thing, right?
Well, see, you got to understand that Carmelo Hayes is obviously, for his eyes, he has to stay in his division, which is the mid-card division, lower mid, maybe upper mid-card division or something. But I mean, I expect him, an interesting 6 months of him. I see Carmelo Hayes doing something maybe at WrestleMania, maybe at Backlash. I mean, Triple H did say that Royal Rumble to WrestleMania is pretty much the playoffs for WWE. Yep. So I expect Carmelo to be in Royal Rumble talks, or Elimination Chamber talks or something, because this man, after the 7-match series he had with Andrade, his stock went down, man. His stock went down, and we need that stock to come back up. He is him, and he needs to win some matches.
Fun fact, Carmelo has had multiple title matches against Cody in dark matches. He's like a Dolph Ziggler, where he's really good in the ring and will bump like crazy. Pause. He's just a great wrestler, and it's unfortunate he's probably going to be in like the Mustafa Ali or Dolph Ziggler spot where they They use them to put people over. That's probably his highest spot on the card. But someone on here, I don't remember who it was, said that they should push him like Dominic. But the thing about Dominic is that he's got the built-in nepotism, right, from his father, Eddie Guerrero. He just got to copy and paste that a little bit, and it just works. It literally just works. You can't do that with Carmelo Hayes. Honestly, if this is gonna sound kind of like a put down to Dominic because I love Dominic. If he didn't have that, I don't think he would be as cool as we all kind of want him to be. You know, he has that crutch where he can use his father's, both of them, as something. You know what I mean?
And pretty much, yeah. I mean, and even when you have nothing for Dominic, you can always just bring one of those storylines that either Rey Mysterio or Eddie Guerrero had back in the day, and put that Triple H flair in it and create something new, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's essentially something new, but a little bit copy and pasted, and it's fine. I mean, not everything is an original story.
Yeah,
it just isn't. You know what I mean? That's just life that we live in nowadays. But it's new. It's new and different for the newer generation. You know, my fucking daughter hates Dominic Mysterio, and I loved his King of the Luchador shirt, and I love that San Diego John Wiener shirt that guy was wearing. John Wiener and Little Stu.
Little Stu. He had a little camera too, bro.
Yeah, he had a little camera, and Stu was recording Little Stu and John Cena. The only thing that pissed me off, and maybe because I wasn't paying attention, I just didn't see it. He didn't run to the ring. He didn't go, "Come on, Stu." That would have been like the cherry on top if he would have
No, but he has to do this. He has to do this like. And then he takes it out and throws it. Remember, or does he throw it?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm not a merch guy, so I wouldn't know if he throws it or not. I don't look at wrestling for the merch.
He should have just done it like T for T as best as he could. I think.
Yeah. Even you remember when the Miz brought out the Invisible Cena. The cameraman was doing a good job. He was running.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then he ran to the ring.
Yeah. I remember that one. That was a good one. I also remember when the Miz came out as The Rock.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah,
like it's I know people. I saw some people online complaining. It's like, wow, this is such lame stuff. They really brought a midget. This isn't the first time we've seen a midget. I should not say that word. My bad. This is not the first time we've seen a little person. I apologize, everybody. I apologize.
But you know,
it's not the first time we see what?
Yeah, I did. I know what you mean.
Yes, not the first time we see a little person come out. We see Bret Hart when he did the whole Montreal screw job. The next day came out as a little person. There's a whole bunch of them. I think there's like a Triple H one as well.
Yeah, I think so. Let me ask you this, because you know me, I love the indie scene. I love that it can be goofy. I love that anything can happen in an indie ring. But does this fit in today's cinema WWE? Because I don't think so.
It sure does.
I don't think so.
It sure does. Adrian, everybody complains, oh, the Attitude Era is the best era ever. And then they do something very similar to what they did back there, and then they're complaining.
Brian, this is something you see in AEW.
And? No, actually, they wanted to even put that much amount of money in. They could just have Ricochet come out. They could just have they did sign, what's his name? The Jurassic Express guy, but not the two main guys.
Marco Stunt,
yes, the car salesman.
Yep, the most sports entertainment thing of the night. Yeah, I mean it is.
But leave it to Adrian. So Adrian, let me ask you something.
This is something you would hate on AEW on a heartbeat, bro. And
why would I hate on it?
Know it, and you fucking know it. You hate on the pizza gimmick guy, but then you don't hate on
the pizza gimmick guy. Yeah,
you don't hate on the Iguana gimmick. See, I had
Iguana's an actual good wrestler,
bro. When we had Worlds Collide, I remember Kaylin Adams. You know, she immediately said Iguana's spot was gimmicky and indie spot, and she didn't like it because it's something that she would see in AEW. That was a real comment right there from a real fan. Be real, Brian.
I remember AW signed a guy that his
wow.
gimmick was he was like a survival camper guy, and he had a book, and he would be running the ropes reading the book. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Big Show's gonna be the mystery guy
Hey,
replacing
yo.
it was the Miz. The Miz replaced and lost. Sorry for the spoiler. I spoiled it on Friday.
Hey, yo.
The pizza gimmick guy. I don't know.
What kind of pizza, bro?
You know, it always irks me. Johnny Sins, bro. He has got all the jobs.
Hey,
He's got all the jobs. And he gets all the women.
Astronaut, teacher, engineer, construction worker, raw general manager.
Yeah. Don't deflect the question, Brian. I'll get to the question. Let me ask Adrian a question first. Did you like this?
Oh, I loved it. I love indie spots, bro. I love goofy shit.
Okay. I liked it too.
I know you did.
Let me know when AW does something like that.
I'll let you know, bro.
Mm-hmm. Johnny's resume, fuck my life. Hell yeah, man. The legendary Johnny Sins. He's also a pro wrestling commentator that goes by the name of Simon Miller.
Oh, what the
Facts.
Oh shit.
You heard it here first. It's the same guy. This leads into Rey Mysterio versus JD Madonna, which JD Madonna has been putting on nothing but bangers. And I like that they're paying him, even though he loses, they pay him respect by having just the chance to go out there and have matches with all these people.
Matches to have matches. I love it.
No, this is not matches to have matches, Adrian. Follow the story. Rey Mysterio feuding with his son. It's been like that for years, right? So to get to the main boss, what do you got to do, Adrian? You got to fight everybody in the stable before you get to the main boss.
Damn.
That's the storyline. Come on, Adrian. How are you new to wrestling or no?
Brian, you love that storyline?
Oh, yeah, I love Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, man.
No,
I've been wanting to see mustache versus hair match or mustache versus mask match for a long time.
Never mind. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I also love matches where the guy's fighting the whole faction and at the end he fights the big bad boss. I see those a lot in AEW. I love them. I love them here. They're cool.
It's a good storyline, right?
They are amazing storylines, Brian. Amazing storylines.
Exactly. You know what doesn't make sense though, Adrian?
What's up?
So when you start with the main boss and then you start going against the minions, that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you start off with John Moxley or Darby Allin, right? And then then you go against like the 5th tier motherfucker in Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, it does not. Kind of like how Roman Reigns went for Sikoa, the 4th member of the Bloodline and the 3rd member of his own faction.
Well, no, he's the 1st member of his own faction. Get it through your head.
Tama Tonga's number 1.
Tama Tonga's number 1? Did you not just see who put the brakes and beat the brakes off of Penta today?
Daisy Mattel's 2. Solo is 3. Tala is 4.
Get the hell out of here. You don't even make sense, Adrian.
Bro, stop.
Bobblehead Night OKC. I like what you did there. They're giving out free Funko Pops.
Are they?
No, it's because it's JD Madonna. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ass head.
Sikoa is the leader of his own stable, Adrian.
I still put Tama Tonga over him.
Okay. It is what it is. Kung Fu Panda JD, number 1 in my heart. Beat the brakes off of Penta's a wild statement.
Damn.
You saw how he reversed that Hurricane Rana into a perfectly executed power bomb onto his shoulder.
Yeah.
Unfortunate injury to Penta.
It is.
We're never going to get that reunion that was supposed to happen December 20th in the paper, the Guerra de Titanes, I think it was.
Low key, I'm glad we're not getting that reunion. And I'll tell you why, Brian. Low key, I'm excited we're not getting that reunion because, the King of Pops, he's given that name for a reason, right? And in order to get the fans, us fans, back into tag team wrestling and getting the tag team division back to where it was, you need the Lucha Bros in WWE. You need that reunion to happen in WWE. they are signed to WWE and that company. Why have the reunion somewhere else? Yes, I understand it's a partnership, but they are signed to the company. Have them on WWE Raw or SmackDown or at a PLE. Give us that moment. Give us that pop. Unfortunate. Yeah, this match is in question now, but I still want the reunion in WWE.
Or hear me out, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
You get the reunion on AAA, right? You know why they would do that?
Mm-hmm.
To have WWE fans and AEW fans and wrestling fans tune into AAA because that's how partnerships work.
Brian,
to try to get other people's eyeballs on their product. Okay,
I'm glad
that's
you're
how
saying
partnerships work.
I'm glad you're saying this. Continue, keep talking. I'm glad you're saying this.
I understand that sometimes they put banger matches on Collision because they're trying to get people to watch Collision. That's how that works.
Yes.
But Collision sucks ass, and AAA does not suck ass. There's a big difference.
All right, are you done?
Yes.
All right. Nope. This match needs to happen in WWE. You want to know why, Brian? Because the WWE sickos, yourself included, bitch, moan and complain. Why is Kenny Omega returning in New Japan and not AEW? AEW pays him, and he's returning for New Japan, a company that he doesn't work for. And
because imagine if Roman Reigns makes his return on AAA.
Imagine the Lucha Bros making their return on AAA.
They're not the same fucking thing. Roman Reigns coming to AAA.
Brian, Penta's not as high in AAA as Kenny Omega in New Japan. They're just as high out there. They're just as popular. Kenny in New Japan and Penta in Mexico.
What I'm saying is Penta to WWE is not what Kenny Omega was to AEW at that point in time. That's why I'm saying Roman Reigns isn't going to TNA.
Hey, we're not talking Roman. We're talking about Penta, and we're talking about Kenny. We're talking about talent who are making their returns or their reunions in a company they are not signed to.
But you are comparing apples to oranges, sir.
No, it is the same complaint, Brian. The exact same.
So who's more important to their company, Penta to WWE or Kenny Omega to AEW?
Kenny Omega to AEW.
At that point in time, when that happened.
Yeah. But why are you going to have a reunion at what? How many years reunion? 5 years?
2.
5?
If you include AEW, like 2.
2? Yeah. Why are you going to have that in a company they're not signed for? Have it at the pop. Have it in WWE TV for the pop value.
No, that's not how it works. Because Penta's not. Like I said before, bro.
Because it's WWE?
No, it's not because it's WWE. Because Kenny Omega at the time was the biggest star in AEW, Adrian. There's a difference.
No, he wasn't. He was out for like almost a year, bro. People were coming up. Yeah.
And?
Swerve was coming up.
And?
Will Ospreay was coming up.
Okay, so you're
his stock went
down.
You
would have been okay with John Cena making his return at TNA.
I would have been okay. See, if John Cena had history with TNA, I understand what Kenny Omega did it. I understand why Lucha Bros are doing it. I'm just complaining how you were complaining. And it was a dumbass complaint.
If AJ Styles was world champion and left due to diverticulitis, and then he came back at TNA, just have a one-off return match.
Omega wasn't world champion.
He was world champion before.
Brian, it's the same complaint, bro. Why? See, this is why I like trolling you guys, bro.
Sorry. Doctor, lawyer, officer Johnny Sins gets cricket commercial time too.
Damn. Imagine
not being excited for Lucha Bros reunion and tell me they'll hate wrestling without saying it. Exactly. Well, we're not getting it now because he's injured.
Yeah. I'm excited. See, this is why I like the WWE fans when they twist my words. I want the reunion to be in WWE. Is it bad? Is it me hating that me wanting the Lucha Bros reunited in the company that they're signed to? I don't think so. I think that makes perfect sense. But
they just got sent down to developmental to have this reunion, Adrian.
Even worse.
It's Mexico, bro. Nobody cares about the Lucha Bros in WWE. Let's be real. Just kidding.
Damn.
I didn't even think he was gonna be in the Royal Rumble, bro. Come on.
Hey,
It is
let's
what
hope
it is.
WWE remember the Lucha Bros, bro.
They will. They'll be back as soon as his injuries time is up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where were we at? Rey Mysterio, Jamie Dillon. We talked briefly about that. Becky Lynch. That had a talking to, I guess. Maxine Dupree. Ivy now wants the IC title shot. Roxanne Perez is next in line as well. She's scared. That's what they said. She it's time for you to defend the title now, and she's just like, she's gonna get like 1 or 2 wins over Roxanne. Well, over Ivy now, and then Roxanne. Honestly, I gotta do something real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Be right
Yeah.
back.
No, that was. I mean, I'm glad Maxine got the Intercontinental title. And like I said before, we need to find challengers. I mean, Ivy now came back from the bench, just talking about that's my title. Girl, you haven't even been on TV for months. What do you mean that's your title? That's Maxine Dupree's title. The division needs to be built up a lot stronger. I mean, we're getting these weaker challengers, easy dubs for these champions, which is great, but you got to build competitors. I mean, most of these title reigns are ass because they're not building challengers for these champions. Tiffany Stratton fought Nia Jax like 5 times, Jake Cargill 7 times in the span of 1 year. It's hurting. I mean, myself, I want the division to improve. I know they have the talent, they have the woman that they can build division around, but WWE just likes to put their chips on a few women, which is great. But when you want to build other women, you got to put more chips on it. You got to give them the time. You got to give them storylines. And you got to get them the TV time and matches. But yeah, let's read some comments while Brian is back. I think he went to the toilet. They own AAA, so technically it's part of it. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did forget about that. What did they own? 49 or 50%? Something like that. Penta Vaquero start a Dark Order faction. Dark Order faction? I don't know, bro. Roxy better challenge for sure. Yeah, Roxanne, and Roxanne Perez still has a World Heavyweight Champion challenge. Still. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks back. Roxanne Perez said that she's next in line, but it's on her term. So, hey, she has 2 title shots. Let's go. Abby not that bad though. No, she is not. If you know, you know. Went to drop a few pounds. Damn. I do like how they confirmed in person Maxine trained with Natalia. Yes, I did like that. Which I did thought Natalia was going to come back a few weeks back when they mentioned Maxine Dupree was going to call a friend. But I'm glad they remember Natalia and that she's still part of the company. Yeah. Now, do you guys believe Natalia's going to turn on Maxine Dupree? I mean, they have the storyline for it. You have the teacher versus the student type of storyline. I wouldn't mind seeing Natalia one last run, whether it's for a title or not a title. There's potential. There's potential still. There's still Adrian. WWE Women's Division is still stacked. Yes, they are stacked. Yes, but yeah, you know, yeah. Ivy now. I need to see more of her on wrestling. Same with BFAB. Kiana James, kind of. Julia mainly. I need to see more of Julia in WWE. Mainly her wrestling. This guy, my phone's going off. Oh damn! This dude's dropping some deuces. Brian, I'm on the toilet as we speak. Wow, really? Damn, you guys really calling each other on the phone? Say, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Damn. All right, where we at? Let me get my notes. Hold on, guys. 24th. All right. After the Maxine Dupree, we get the backstage segment. Well, I'm going all over the place. We get the backstage segment between the top 3. There's still a little tension going on. Obviously, the Usos come in, start hyping up the team, saying that they're on the same page, but them 3 are not in the same page, and that they were going to take on the the Vision, the Seth writers, the Heyman writers. I don't know what to call them, but it was a good promo. I mean, the hype up promo to the main event. You get those every week, so I'm glad we got those. Where are we at here? Becky Lynch promo. I don't know, guys. I'm not a promo guy. So this to me was just I mean, it's the promo for the Survivor Series match. You expect these every year. Especially with this Survivor Series this year, little to no storyline. I didn't expect much. I mean, I don't know what you guys were expecting. I wasn't expecting much. Yeah. Does this make you guys want to bother Huggy Bears? Damn. I can see a turn. I want to say her to go. Ooh, 99 Heart. 99 Heart versus oh yeah, she was in CMLL this past weekend. Or no, AAA this past weekend. So but see, 99 Heart did say that if she brings a character to WWE, they have to, you know, take care of the character, make sure the character is taken seriously, and we might not treat it like a joke. Because 99 Heart she loves this character. She likes doing the indies. She likes doing AAA. She likes this new persona she has, and I like her wrestling. It's like a little fire in her. You know, it's not the same as Natalia in WWE. So let's hope we get that character in WWE because that actually would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, what the hell? Are we all going to the bathroom right now? What the hell? So I miss whoa. Everybody's going to the bathroom. Damn, from the toilet. Damn, our viewership went from 10 to 5. Damn, y'all some real sickos out here, man. Y'all some real sickos. Cell phones exist for a reason. Nothing better than deducing the conversation. Damn. I mean, I know Raw was this bad, but damn, are you guys really taking a bathroom break? Is this really the piss break segment of Triggered Wrestling when we're talking about WWE Survivor Series? Come on, guys. They're deuce. Let's hope Brian doesn't meet Poseidon.
What's up?
Nah, man. I mean, apparently it's a piss break segment of Triggered Wrestling. I'm all talking about Becky Lynch and the Survivor Series. Everybody's taking a deuce.
Oh wow. What are you guys talking about? So my daughter came in here and was like asking me to help her with her phone.
Help her out? That's the excuse.
That's the excuse. That's what I was talking to her and I was on mute. I won't sit, but then I did go take shit, bro. Just kidding. Let's see. Yep, trained with Natalia. Yep, it did confirm that. I'm just catching up. Does this make you guys bros now? Wait, I'm so confused. I'm on the toilet right now as we speak. Dedication. Wow, no days off.
Yeah, because I was saying that you guys were meeting each other, and because you went to the bathroom, then he went to the bathroom right away. I was like, you guys send each other a text or something?
Oh, I'm fucking dead. Tagar in the house, bro. I haven't seen. Let me tell you, I got a story to tell you, Tagar. It was like a few weeks ago. You went to go see Blackpink, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just scrolling down on my YouTube feed, watching shorts, and it's like Blackpink Rosie does this dance. Blackpink Lisa does this. I'm like, why am I getting a whole bunch of Blackpink? I've never looked their music up ever. And the only thing I could think of is I probably, because I said it and my phone heard me say Blackpink, they're like, let's give this motherfucker nothing but Blackpink videos.
Damn.
I hadn't. So that took me down an entire like story. Apparently, she's the girl. One of them is the girl that sings that APT song.
Which one?
The appetite.
Oh, that one.
That song. Yeah. Apparently, one of them sings that song. Oh. And apparently they do some dance called the crab dance. I don't fucking know. But thankfully, my algorithm is fixed now. But I haven't seen him since that happened, so this is the first time.
Yeah, he's probably gonna say it again, bro.
Mm-hmm. Now I fucked up your guys' algorithm. Probably. I'm sorry. Spray for sure. What are you guys talking about? Rose featuring Bruno Mars. That's the one. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one.
Really got. What are you guys talking about? Is Brian a match kind of guy or a spray kind of guy?
On the toilet. What are you, Brian?
On the toilet? Spray. I don't use matches. But in my bathroom, I have like the Bath and Body Works wallflowers, so it always smells like that.
Nice.
Yeah, but we also have poopery.
Ooh, I used to do the whole. I used to buy a bottle of Fabuloso, poke a hole in the bottom, and put it in the behind the toilet where the water comes out.
Fuck out of here! You're
I
such
swear
a
to
liar,
God, bro.
You're fucking lying. Bro, I'm gonna go to your house and check. If I don't see that,
I used to. Not right now. No, not right now. It was no, but I used to. It was like back in like 2010s. Yeah, no, it was back then, but I used to. Or you ever put those little gel things on the toilet rim?
Yeah, it gives a little kiss to the toilet bowl. Yeah. Rob says, I always have a book of hotel matches in my bathroom. Well, to get hotel matches, you have to go to hotels and go places. And I don't know any place that give hotel matches except for very bougie hotels. Because I'll tell you, the Holiday Inn don't be giving that shit. They just give you free cookies.
True.
Mm-hmm. And free case of crabs. Did we finish? I don't know. Did you guys finish talking about the Raw already?
No, I was talking about the Becky Lynch promo, how it was like
oh yeah, she pretty much insulted her whole team.
Yeah, pretty much insulted her whole team. I'm still a little disappointed, man. I kind of wanted Bailey and Lyra to be in the team, man. You know, and then AJ Lee's being the leader now, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the Bailey fan in me that's just hating this even more. Because I'm like, you know, you see what Io Sky has done in the ring. You see what Rhea Ripley has done in the ring. You see what damn, who else was there? Anyways, long story short, you see what they done to the ring. And then you see AJ Lee, who comes in and she talks all this stuff. She's acting like a big bad I don't know, beast, I think. But I'm like, I need to see more of your work. I've only seen one match. Yeah, you were great, but I mean, Io Sky's a fucking beast. I've seen her in 3 War Games matches. I see what she can do. I see Rhea Ripley what she can do. I see what my girl Charlotte Flair can do. I see what Alexa Bliss can do.
Yep.
What has AJ Lee done to deserve this leadership? I don't know.
It's her past history, Adrian.
Oh.
But regardless of that, you know what she's doing right now, Adrian? Apparently writing the next Dragon Ball Z movie script.
Ooh, I did hear about that. She's in the works for Toei Animation.
Yep. Crazy. Now, all I know is if that movie sucks, I'm going to hate AJ Lee for the rest of my life. Speaking of AJ Lee, they're going to be in a match next week as well. AJ Lee versus the New Day for the tag titles.
Oh, AJ Lee for the... Oh, damn.
Yeah, the tag team AJ Lee. Not AJ Lee, but the AJ Lee. Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
AJ Lee really riding DBZ? Yep. Factoids. Let's talk about it.
Is it really DBZ?
Yeah, let me look. See, all you've seen the girls do would never have been possible with AJ Lee's contributions. Not DBZ script. She's just writing for. I heard it was the movie script. Let's find out together. Let me Google this. AJ Lee, Dragon Ball Z. Here we go. Surprise WWE superstar. Oh, you know what? Let's share my screen here. Let's do the do. Wrong button. Share screen. Share screen.
Oh no, Brian, you probably just read the whole thing where it says fans may know Toei Animation for producing series such as Dragon Ball.
Oh, is that what it is?
Sailor Moon. Yeah, bro.
Oh, did I read it wrong? Hold on a second. AJ Lee, she's just developing a movie for iconic Japanese student. Ah, what the fuck?
Yeah, they got you, bro. See, that's what you get.
They got me.
That's what you get for reading it. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
No, I read further down, but then I read it was something about Dragon Ball Z. All right, never mind. Maybe it's whoever I
see. This is why. This is when you.
I'm upset.
when you messaged me the other day, you were like, Adrian, should I sign up for this $9.99 newsletter? I told you, Brian, do not waste your money on $9.99 for a newsletter. That's probably going to be nothing but fake news.
Man, I'm upset. I'm triggered, everybody.
I wonder whose newsletter you signed up to.
I don't know. I didn't sign up. Goddamn Sean Ross Sapp. Sean Ross Sapp, we got to talk about him. That motherfucker's biased as hell.
Yeah.
He is, that motherfucker. I don't remember if we talked about it a few weeks ago, or a week ago. Actually, no, technically it was on Saturday, right? Did we talk about it on Saturday? No, we didn't.
No, we did not.
Because the Elite reunited.
Yes.
He's like, oh, it's so amazing. They finally reunited. And then Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the 12th time. We've seen this before. Motherfucker, bro. We've seen like 5 different reunions of the Elite in the last 6 years. They reunite like once a year. Because they came into AEW, the OG3, right? Mm-hmm. And then they recruited Hangman Page when he had an eye patch, right? And then they broke up. And then the Undisputed Elite was a thing. Because they reunited with Adam Cole. Technically, that isn't reuniting with Kenny Omega, but it's still a reunion with the Elite, right? Mm-hmm. And then they reunited back when Kenny Omega was a bad guy, right? We had like the beard and the like goatee beard looking fucking thing. Okay. Then he's gone. And they have this reunion. So technically, this is the 3rd time just with Kenny Omega, not including all the other shit that the Young Bucks do, which is like, oh, now it's the Elite, but with Okada. Oh, now it's the Elite with with the Good Brothers. Now it's the Elite with somebody else. It's like the fucking NWO. It really is.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, that is one of those ones where I'm just like, you know, if you complain about it on one show, why don't you bring the same energy on the other show? But yeah, I saw that comment and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is gonna piss somebody off, and he did, man. But yeah, that was a bias as hell comment. I mean, you said it yourself. It's 3 times. Yes, some could say it's 3 times in 6 years. Some could say, you know, Roman and Brock is like what, every 9 to 12 months.
Is it though?
It's pretty much the same thing to me, anyways.
We'll see. When was the last time we saw Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar?
I think SummerSlam when the
forklift.
Yeah, the forklift. Was that 2022?
Yeah.
And then he's been absent ever since. I mean, for legal reasons, he's been absent.
Yes, and creative plans.
But hey,
you know, Baby Metal is the closest thing I get to K-pop.
Do you like Maki Ito? Huggy Bears?
No. Oh, the wrestler. Did you know that? I don't know why you guys said K-pop. All I thought was the Teriyaki Boys song from Tokyo Drift. I found out that the person who produced the song was Pharrell Williams.
Really?
Had no idea. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm believing the internet right now. I gotta find out for sure now.
Was it Pharrell or was it his group? What was his group's name?
Nerd.
Yes, it is. NERD.
Pharrell. Tokyo Drift. Oh, he was part of the production duo, the Neptunes, who produced the song. Okay. That song is fucking banger, bro. Shout out Raekwon and Swerve's the intro. That song was. I listened to it because someone put the video on YouTube again. Song was ass.
Yeah.
It was not that good.
Why?
It's just not as good. It's just not as good as the Swerve. The Swerve. I swerve when I drive. When the fuck I know.
Swerve.
Big pressure I apply. Defeat me, you won't survive. Or defeat me, you lost your mind.
Yep.
Something like that. As Tweety once said, once a bad old Once a bad old putty tat, always a bad old putty tat. We have a lot of bad putty tats and worse in pro wrestling journalism as well as creative. Oh, apparently Triple H's daughter wants to be in creative. I'm telling you, if the genes run deep, it's gonna be a great ride for us wrestling fans.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. She's one of the best storytellers in this business right now. Let's talk about the 30 under 30, Adrian.
Yes. Oh yeah, let me get the list. Let me
whip it up. Let me whip it out.
I did see some good names. Obviously,
a lot of people complaining.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar's daughter scares me. Yeah, no, not scary, but she's just she's
scary,
a fucking beast, bro.
Scary in a good way, in a snooze way, or scary in a like, damn. How scary, bro? There's different scaries for a woman like her.
Jesus.
What?
Let's see. ESPN has ranked the 30 greatest superstars of all time. Sorry, of all time. That's the greatest 30 wrestlers under 30. So that means if you can't be 30, you have to be under 30s from what I understand.
Obviously. So, yeah. Plain and simple story. 30 under 30. That's no rules, no nothing. Just simple. 30 under 30. Got it.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Number 1, Dominic Mysterio. Number 2, Kyle Fletcher. Can't complain about that at all. People are going to say maybe flip them, maybe not. I don't know. I'm okay with it. Kyle Fletcher is going to be a great talent, but someone's got to be number 1, and I'm okay with being Dominic Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So there's that. And then there is Rhea Ripley, number 3, and MJF, number 4. Okay. Braun Breaker. Oh, sorry. Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker, Blake Monroe.
Oh, this guy hit his button. Blake Monroe at number 7. We got Oba Femi at number 8. Roxanne Perez at number 9. Leon Slater from TNA is a number 10. Javon Evans from NXT. Damn, my opinion, I think he should be in the top 10. But I'm not gonna complain. Javon Evans is a bright kid. He has a bright future ahead of him. 11 is a great place for him. Number 12, Hijo del Vikingo. 13th, Kaito. Forgive me, I'm butchering this name. Kaito Kiyomiya from Noah. Gabe Kidd from New Japan at 14. Lyra Valkyria at number 15. Wow, Lyra 15th. That is too high. I expected Lyra to be like 12 in the top 15, above Hijo del Vikingo. Sari from Independent. We have Saraya Kamitani from Stardom. Máscara Dorada from CMLL at number 18th. Soruka at number 19th. Another one who I see is too far in the list. I expected her like, oh shit. I mean, no, okay. Soruka at number 9. Jordan Grace number 20. Okay, now somebody's going to prison. Jordan at number 20. Yeah, somebody's going to prison, man. She needs to be higher in the list. Danny Garcia, 21. Jack Perry, 22. Hook, 23. Megan Bain, 24. 25, Starlight Kid. 26, Kevin 9. 27, Axiom. 28, Kalani Jordan from NXT. 29, Shota Umino. And 30, Atlantis Jr. It's a solid list. I'm not going to complain. I do expect some people, especially from NXT, to be higher on the list, like Soruka and Jordan Grace. But I also don't watch wrestling all over the world, so maybe these individuals have had better matches or have better storylines. I don't know, but me personally, I would have had those Megan Bain, Jordan Grace, and Soruka higher on my list. Probably top 15th. Because the top 10 is nothing but heavy hitters in the top 10. Let me see. Let me text Brian where he's at. Yes, 30 under 30. You have to be under the age of 30. Internet on PC issues. Be right back. LOL. Brian has having some technical difficulties. Put that X up there. Adrian, definitely the sidekick of this podcast. Damn. Oh shit. But a lot of women in WWE have done the Kasai Dance Challenge covering the songs debuted gnarly in. Oh, you guys are still talking about damn, I wasn't following with that conversation. You guys still talking about Pink Black? Black Pink? Pink Baby? Black Key Pink? What was that band you guys were talking about? Yeah, I don't know what Brian was gonna say with this list. You know, I already said everything I had to say. So yeah, Brian, you better fix that McDonald's Wi-Fi, boy, because yeah, you need to come back over here. Oh, another news in wrestling: AEW has given up on the name AEW Shockwave. So it turns out that we're never gonna get AEW Shockwave on Fox. Swift Strickland, you lied to me, you SOB. I was trolling the fan base, and now the fan base is trolling me. Damn, I mean, that's what I get. But yeah, Shockwave is out, and I guess it was never going to be a thing. Pink Baby. Oh, there you go. Pink Baby. Blackpink's and K-pop girls groups. Running in circles. Yeah, bro, I'm running in circles. I didn't know what Brian was going to talk about. This was his segment. We talk before we go live. We talk about what we want to talk about. I was pretty much done with everything. We're pretty much going to go on the segment of Brian was going to talk about. So I guess I'm just going to talk until Brian comes back. But what do you guys want to talk? Oh, no, actually, let me talk about this post we had on our social media. It was a Homer Simpson. Make me choose between two wrestlers. Why is he calling me? He did that shit on purpose.
Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. My fucking internet, dude. I had to restart the computer.
Damn, that was quick.
It wasn't that quick. The PC doesn't take too long to restart.
Oh.
I didn't start the router over. It's just a fucking PC. Because I don't know what it sounds like fucks up. Either way, let's start over again, everybody. Let's talk about the ESPN. So let's start over again, everybody. All right, here we go.
I think start with the 15.
Huh?
Start with the 15. I think I already did everything.
No, let's fucking go over. Let's start with Let's start from the beginning, okay? Dominic Mysterio and Kyle Fletcher. People online are complaining, saying Kyle Fletcher should be number 1 and Dominic Mysterio should be number 2. Someone's got to be number 1. Someone's got to be number 2. And it all depends on who you think is better for wrestling. Is Kyle Fletcher a better wrestler, Adrian? In your opinion, what do you think?
Ooh, wrestler. If it's just strictly wrestling in the canvas, yeah, by a landslide. But if you want to talk about what makes a wrestler into a superstar, then obviously Dominic Mysterio. He's had, like we mentioned earlier on the show, he's had the storylines with both of his fathers. He has some aura now. He's had nuclear heat for months that I don't think is going to go away anytime soon, especially down over there in Mexico. That man gets booed out of arenas left and right. But yeah, I would have to go with Dominic Mysterio.
Okay, you go with Dominic. See, I would, and this is the thing. I do think Kyle Fletcher can develop a top tier personality.
Yeah.
And I thought they would have done that. Was it like last year when he had the match with Will Ospreay, where I thought they were gonna like shoot him to the moon, and then they put him in the Continental Classic. He didn't even qualify for the final rounds. But now he just looks. He put on a lot of muscle. He looks like Randy Orton Jr. I think he could be number 1. But I just love Dominic Mysterio because he has that heel heat. And he has the fans behind him 110%. He has like the crowd on the tip of his fingers, which is something Kyle Fletcher doesn't have. And I do think Dominic Mysterio is a good, not great wrestler, but he could put on a banger ass match in case they needed him to. It's just they don't need him to. He's not that guy, you know?
Yeah. No, 1,000% agree. Yeah, I also agree that Kyle Fletcher's not there yet, and Dominic is. So I'm not complaining with this list. Dominic, rightful number 1. Rhea Ripley was at number 3. That could be a questionable, but also the lack of matches. She's been absent from the ring for quite some time. So that could knock her down a few points. But again, not complaining of the top 5. Heavy hitters in the top 5.
Exactly. Tiffany, MJF number 4. He's been kind of gone. I saw some interactions online with other people that I had. A vast majority of fans say he's already peaked.
MJF?
What do you think about that? Yeah.
Yes and no. The Adam Cole storyline kind of did lower his stock with the storyline, and yeah, I mean, he also had a storyline with Mark Briscoe. That was something MJF wanted to do. That could also potentially lower his stock. You know, MJF, as we know, he needs to be in that main event scene, and when he's not, it kind of hurts. But if they don't do something, then yeah, I also believe that MJF has reached his peak.
I agree that he has reached his peak, and it's unfortunate. He's off doing other things in movies, so he hasn't really been on TV as much as we would like him to. Then he got injured, right? There's that too. He needs to come back as something different, because you can only continue to call people pores so many times in a row before people get tired of it. Even Dominic Mysterio, even he's changed quite a lot from his. I mean, he's still a slimy heel, but he's not hiding behind Rhea Ripley anymore, right? He's not hiding behind Liv Morgan anymore, right?
He's still hiding, bro.
He's still hiding behind Grande Americano, but
it's the same.
It's different. It's different. He's not just going out there and insulting the crowd, calling them pores, calling them fatzos, doing cheap heat shit. You know,
he does do that. Déjenme hablar. Let me talk.
Yeah, but that JF doesn't do. He calls people pores, bro. That's different.
Dominic does the same shit, bro. He just does it in a different way. Brian, it's the same.
No, he doesn't, bro. Listen, Brian, I will glaze Kyle Fletcher gladly, but MJF, Brian, I think he's hit his peak.
Look, Brian, that's fine, but Dominic has always said the same things. He hasn't said anything different. Everything he's hidden behind every member. He helps the Judgment Day when he wants to or not. He's doing the exact same shit he was doing 2 years ago, bro. And he's doing it great. I'm not complaining. If he works, it works. Don't change it. Don't overdo it, and don't try to do something else. You know, try new things, because Dominic, whatever he's doing right now, it's working.
Don't disrespect the King of Luchadors like that, bro. That's all I'm saying. He's number 1. Tiffany Stratton, number 5. Braun Breaker, number 6. Braun Breaker probably, besides Kyle Fletcher, probably has like the most potential to be number 1 for their company. Because I think Kyle Fletcher can be number 1 in AEW at one point. I think Braun Breaker can be number 1 in WWE. Blake Monroe, NXT. You know, yeah, she can be number 1 woman in WWE as well. Oba Femi, number 8. I do like him, his size, his wrestling ability. I just need him to develop a little bit more of a character. And can he do that in WWE? I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure we're gonna get the chance. Trick Williams, I want to see him in the main roster for sure as well. Let's see, Roxanne Perez. She's going to be like Seth Rollins is to the main division, just like a workhorse. Like you put someone in there who can have great gimmick work, but also great in-ring talent, who doesn't need the championship all the time, and people just enjoy having her good matches. Leon Slater, number 10. Javon Evans. Where'd you put him? Like, how it's weird because we don't really see that many athletic guys that can do the stuff he can do in WWE. If he puts on some muscle, I could see him being like a Will Ospreay type. Because honestly, I think Kyle Fletcher is going to be miles better than Will Ospreay ever was.
Yeah. Honestly, I did say that I did like this list. The only people that I would have higher on the list is Megan Bain. She sits at 24. You have Sol Roca and Jordan Gray sitting at 19 and 20th. I would have had these 3 individuals probably in the top 15th. No disrespect to MJF, but like for the same reasons I said to Rhea Ripley, he's been absent a lot from AEW. I would have probably put him like at number 10, probably. Yeah, man, this is cool. Top 10. I'm not complaining. Heavy hitters, but the only three, Soruka, Megan Bain, and Jordan Grace, are the only ones I want higher up.
I would want Gabe Kidd to take over Leon Slater's spot if I was being real.
Yeah,
that's the good one. Hook doesn't even belong on this fucking list. Let's be real. Does not. Nobody's putting their money on Hook being anything above anybody in this fucking list. I mean, Kevin Knight's way better than Hook would ever dream to be. That's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Lyra Valkyrie, I think, should be a little bit higher up. But
Lyra too.
Lyra's on there. Hijo del Vikingo probably peaked as well. I'm gonna be honest. Let us know what you guys think about the list. Put it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a thumbs up if you guys agree. If not, let us know. All right, I'm gonna cut that part and I'm gonna post it as a video later. Now I can talk to your guys' comments. Roxy to the moon. Not Hook. Blake Monroe, number 1 in my book.
Would you say Blake Monroe's ranking is due to her AEW run?
Yes.
Nothing to take away from an NXT run. It's going great, but I mean, let's face it, she had a whole run in another company. But yeah, I still think she could be potentially the number 1 in WWE one day. But as right now, she's the number 1 in NXT, and she should be the number 1 in NXT.
Yeah.
I'm still hoping for that Jordan Grace push because I need that push, man. I need to see my muscle mommy get some titles left and right, man. Whether it's tag team, North American, or NXT, hell, give her the speed title. Give her something, man. Because she needs a belt around her shoulder, man.
All right. Prediction update. Let me see. Not that many people did it this time, so that'll be easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see. You know what? Let's just do this question. There's only question 1, 2, 3. Okay. So tag match. Boom and Doom won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? How am I gonna do this? I'm trying to think how I could do this really quickly. All right, so Boom and Doom won. So fuck. Hold on a second. And view in sheets. Let's view it in sheets. Okay. Boom and Doom. Mm-hmm. Anyways, sorry. You know what? I'll do this later. I'll do the update later. Let's talk about something else here. My bad. This is bad. This is bad YouTube. This is bad live streaming here, buddy. Unless I show you guys the screen. But no, let's not do that right now.
No.
Yeah. All right. We're also supposed to talk about the Continental Classic. But before we get into that, Lupe said he's been a cook for 20 years and he's still learning new things in year 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is true. There's always new shit.
Mm-hmm.
I watch. There's always stuff to learn, bro. Honestly, there is. I don't really cook. I'll be honest. I watch cooking videos all day though. For somebody that doesn't fucking cook, that's how it is. That's life, bro.
No, man. I like cooking and I like watching cooking videos, bro. And I also like putting like my own little flares because obviously some recipes require some ingredients. I'm just like, I want to put my own flair. Like one time I bought this like it was called a Mexican seasoning or Spanish seasoning. I bought it from Costco. It was like a chile lime seasoning. It was good. I put that over some fried rice, so I made like a Mexican style fried rice with some chilaquiles, bro.
Hey. I don't know if I ever told you about the story of my wife. We were going to make chilaquiles in the morning, and I was like, "We don't have Mexican cheese at home, do we?" And she's like, "Yeah, we do." This was like when we first started dating.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Yeah, we have Mexican cheese at home." I was like, Mexican cheese at home? I don't remember seeing any Mexican cheese at home. And she goes, yeah, Mexican cheese. Like the little, like you take it out of the packet and you go. And I was like the Mexican blend? She's like, yeah, we have that. I was like, that's not the Mexican cheese I'm talking about. I'm talking about queso fresco, queso cotija.
Queso Oaxaca.
No, not that one. I like the crumbly cheese on my chilaquiles,
Oh,
not
yeah,
the melty
yeah.
cheese. That's the
Queso
best.
fresco. Queso fresco. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
Yeah. Yes,
All
it
right,
is.
let's talk about the people that are going to be in the Continental Classic. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to. We got a tease. It was going to be the first three people announced: Okada, Konosuke Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher, 3 members of the Don Callis family.
Mm-hmm.
Brian out here using my version of the Mexican cheese. That was not my version of the Mexican cheese. But I digress.
Mm-hmm.
We now know the final leagues: the Blue League, the Gold League. Let's start off with the Gold League. Darby Allin makes his return to the Continental Classic along with Pac. Remember I said Pac better be in this motherfucking thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's in it. Kevin Knight is in it. Speedball Mike Bailey is in it. Kyle Fletcher and Kazuchika Okada. Can I just say we're going to see Kyle Fletcher versus Okada?
Yes, we are.
I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Bailey versus Kevin Knight. I'm excited about that. Darby Allin, I'm not excited to see him again in this fucking tournament.
Yeah, it's like, see, this is where I'm like, okay, you could have put somebody else in there. You have Darby Allin in a storyline, mind you. I mean, yes, Pac is in here. You could add the storyline to the mix, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It just feels like if you're gonna continue the same thing with Darby, my opinion would be like just do it outside. But I mean, I guess Pac is in his league, the Gold League. I expected at least 2 members in this league of the Death Riders, but I guess we're getting one.
We are getting 2 members in the other league, though. We're gonna get Jon Moxley versus Claudio Castagnoli. Kazuchika Okada. What the fuck? Sorry. Konosuke Takeshita, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Orange Cassidy, Máscara Dorada, and Roderick Strong.
Solid list.
Except for one guy.
OC?
Roderick Strong.
Roderick? Oh, is he going to be the jobber?
They could have had Kyle O'Reilly in this, but he's injured.
Yeah.
That's the reason he got left out, because he probably really broke his fucking arm. Like I said he did. Probably.
Actually, I've not seen any updates. Have you seen any updates of that?
I have not. But the reason Tony Khan waited to announce these is he said it during he said it during the conference call before the show that he would announce it after Full Gear, because he doesn't know the health status of people going into the tournament, so he wants to make sure who is healthy enough to go into the match before it's announced.
This motherfucker.
Which is exactly.
That tells me, like, I mean, I know it was a pay-per-view. I know his wrestlers had some blood between them and had some storylines. Some storyline needed to be over at the pay-per-view, but like, was it smart for him to be like, let me just announce it after, just in case these guys take this feud a little bit too far and one of them gets injured? Or was just him like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it after?
Well, I mean, the odd man out is Roderick Strong, because obviously it's supposed to be Kyle O'Reilly, considering how he would have been fighting against Jon Moxley again, Claudio Castagnoli. Even then, Máscara Dorada.
See, what I'm liking in this one, I was talking about the storyline with Pac and Darby. Now I'm looking more at the storyline, and I'm like, okay, you have Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight on the same league. Okay, cool. You have a tag team that's going to go up against each other. We saw a tease of it at Full Gear. Then you see Kyle Fletcher and Okada in the same Gold League as well, which I'm already good. It's already giving me a storyline in my head where Kyle Fletcher and Okada and maybe Takeshita oversees them. Maybe Okada beats the hell out of Fletcher and Takeshita has to save his dude. Claudio and Moxley, obviously, if you watch the video of Moxley and the Death Riders after his match of Full Gear, you could tell they're going to turn on him. So I want to see what that storyline is going to what's going to come out of that storyline. Roderick Strong, a friend of Kyle O'Reilly, has 2 Death Riders in there as well. There's some storyline in here, and I'm looking forward to some of these matches. They're not just matches to have matches anymore. There are matches with some storyline. Some people have some history. People may turn on some people. A tag team may break up. I'm excited for this Continental Classic, man. This is what, when we saw the first one, it was just matches for matches. But now, 3 years later, we're getting some characters,
Some storylines.
but some storylines bumping elbows backstage or in the ring. I'm excited for this one, man.
Okay, Adrian. Máscara Dorada, he's a great wrestler. They should have had Commander or even
They should have had
Bandito.
Bandito. They should have had Dralistico. Somebody from the LFI. Rush again, maybe.
Yeah. But did you see Commander made his return at CMLL?
Did he?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Past weekend.
Isn't he signed to AEW?
Yes.
Wow, he should have made the debut at return at AEW, right?
I mean, I don't know why. That's the thing, is that he hasn't been in their plans for a while, because even before he got injured, he was wrestling a lot in CMLL and Ring of Honor.
Yeah, and then he was I think he was teaming up with the Hologram at some point, remember?
They were
For like literally a hot minute, like 3 matches, and then whoop.
Yeah. But I mean, I get Máscara Dorada's a great wrestler, but I mean, it could have been Bandito. They just lost the tag titles. He puts on great matches, and he signed to your company. Might as well showcase him in a good tournament. That's what I would have done. And Roderick Strong, they're just trying to continue the fucking Kyle O'Reilly story with somebody with them, I guess. So they needed him in it. Mark Briscoe, maybe, but he was already in it twice. Brody King, that we have the fucking tag team in there. I don't know.
You already had Brody King. I think we had him twice already in 2 Continental Classics.
Yeah, but people get into it because he's woo. Claudio's been in all of them.
True. Got Claudio winning, bro. Honestly, Takeshita Okada is looking like the finals. A lot of heavy hitters in this tournament, except for Cassidy, and I like Allen. I'm not gonna. Yeah, he's undersized. He's too small. He takes a lot of damage, but I like Darby Allin. Cassidy.
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't have no problem with Cassidy, but I mean, just Tony Khan has him so much on TV. I kind of just felt numb to Cassidy. I'm just like, I mean, I like him. He's cool. It's just I've seen too much of Cassidy.
For somebody who doesn't care about wrestling, he sure is involved in the tournaments a lot.
Who?
Orange Cassidy.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna say, yeah, whatever.
Yep.
But it's like everybody's like really serious about this, and he's not taking it seriously at all. That kind of bothers me, because it's like what year 6 of him in AEW.
Yeah,
it's got to be a little bit different. But honestly, if I would be disappointed if it is not Okada versus Takeshita in the finals.
Absolutely. That's what the story is. The storyline is there for Okada and Takeshita to be in the finals. And we did say it was going to be either a World's End or Wrestle Kingdom. So maybe they can have one at World's End or Wrestle Kingdom. Maybe both.
World's End it is, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let us know what you guys think about this Continental Classic. Is it all what you would hope it to be? Let us know. Everybody's year 6 in AEW, Brian. Not everybody's. No, it's not Bandito's year 6. It's not John Moxley's year 6. It's not Claudio's year 6, not Pac's year 6. AEW's got some dumb belt design. You're talking about the NWA National Championship because it's a direct ripoff of that fucking title belt.
Hey, bro. Honestly, call me a fucking hater, bro. Call me a glazer. But if I were to ever buy a authentic championship belt, it would be the AEW National Championship. I don't know what it is. It looks so cool, beautiful. It's not too flashy. It reminds me of the old belts back in the day. I remember I had the WCW belt, the big gold belt, and you know the crown in the middle. I remember you pressed the button and he had like an entrance. I think it was Goldberg, the one I had. It just reminds me
Hold
so
on.
much.
The WCW one?
Yeah,
Do you press the button and the song would play?
yeah.
I had that same one.
I had that belt. Yeah, it just reminds me so much of the old school toys, the toy belts. I just like that belt, the AEW National. So if it ever goes on sale, Tony Khan, hit up your boy. I'm willing to pay full price.
Speaking of Goldberg, bro, did you hear what Bret Hart had to say about people?
What didn't I hear, bro?
Well, first of all, he started off talking about Vince McMahon and Shawn Michaels sleeping together. I have no idea. Shawn Michaels was jealous of me in my position in the card, so he said, "I'll fuck the boss," which is very weird. And then he starts talking shit about Sheamus, saying he's got the worst punches in the game.
Damn,
straight plastic. Facts. He fucking ripped that shit off.
I like this one up here, the AEW one. But nah, the back to the WCW belt. That shit was cool, man. I had and I remember I used to switch the batteries all the time because everybody would just press the button.
Boom, boom, boom. See, Goldberg was amazing, Adrian, right?
The belt was.
No, at the time, Goldberg is a fucking legend, bro. If you were to start a company between Goldberg and Bret Hart, you start it 9 times out of 10 with Goldberg. Drugs make you do weird shit. What? Either way. Does Sheamus have bad punches? I mean, he does.
No.
Like these swinging things, but it's wrestling, bro.
I know he complained about Gunther and his chops and like, oh, his chops hurt people. I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, bro, like, see, I like Bret Hart, but in a way, when people say wrestling is fake, we know it's not. I mean, the hits are real. Make it a little realistic, you know. It doesn't in Hollywood. Something gets by in Hollywood, you know.
This comment right here. I'd rather watch Goldberg's streak than Ospreay's 35 5-star matches. That is something we will all remember, is that streak. I remember being a kid and being like, oh, today's match 7. Next week will be match 8. But then next week came and it was, oh, fucking Goldberg has now pushed his winning streak to 17. I'm like, did I miss a week? How did he beat not 10 people?
Oh shit. I don't know, man. I mean, if you Goldberg, what, in 99, 97, 98?
Whenever he made his debut.
And Bret Hart in his prime? Oh, damn, that's an easy one for me then.
I love Bret Hart's wrestling. And it pains me to say that like the Miz is like comparing Bret Hart to the Miz. How he wrestles now, they wrestle the same style. Not saying that that's bad. I'm just saying it's a safe style. There's not like Bret Hart never did anything extravagant. Everything he did looked good. But I compare his style to what the Miz is today, which people don't like. Mm-hmm. But the Miz can talk like a motherfucker, and Bret Hart was never able to do that, which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he
consider Bret Hart the GOAT, but the Miz is not.
I mean, the Miz, this is what some people say about the Miz, man. The Miz is that type of guy that doesn't have an ego. He will go out there and do the job just to do the job, just so he can say, hey, man. Like somebody was talking about Miz filling in for who got injured? Miz filling in.
He's filling in for shit. No, not LA Knight. Who got injured? Sheamus. He's filling in for Sheamus.
Yes,
and then he's probably going to fill in for Penta.
See, Miz, he's not an ego. He's not, oh, I'm a former world champion. I shouldn't be losing these matches like this. Or I'm a former WrestleMania main eventer. I shouldn't be doing these little matches like this. Nah, Miz is that worker. Hey, Miz, I need you for this talk show. Oh, shit, send me the flight details. I'll be in LA to do the talk show. You need me at NASCAR? I'll be at NASCAR. You need me here? I'll be over there. You need me at a golf tournament? I'll be over there. I I mean, not like the Miz as a wrestler, but he is a workhorse behind closed doors in WWE.
And in the ring, you can very rarely say he's had a bad match, Adrian. It's just a safe match. There's nothing bad about it. I mean, except for that match he had with Cody Rhodes, which Cody Rhodes admitted that was not his fault. It was Cody Rhodes' fault.
No.
He just has like decent matches. I mean, it's not extravagant. All the matches he's had that were like really good, which was like him and Dolph Ziggler, was all based on storyline. Yeah. Except for this banger versus him and Jey Uso. Loved it.
That surprised me because I thought Uso versus CM Punk was going to be a better match, and it wasn't.
It wasn't. No, it was not. Miz made an intoxicated Snoop Dogg look like a star at WrestleMania. Exactly. He really did.
He did, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Shane.
Yeah. And you know why Miz is so available for all that stuff? Because of his safe style that allowed him to wrestle for decades with minimal injury. Speaking of minimal injuries, Jim Cornette got into it with Ricochet about injuries, and I have the tweets.
Yeah, oh, you got him too. I got him too.
Perfect segue. It's almost like we planned it out.
Yes, we did. Damn, it's starting with so I don't know if you know how it started, Brian. It all started from a video of kids basically just doing backflips, doing clotheslines, doing hurricanranas. They're doing it in the living room, and then further in the video, they're doing it like off like little hills here and there. They're doing it off roofs, landing onto grass, concrete with cardboard on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously this sparked some anger in Jim Cornette. Will Ospreay said he supports this. Ricochet said he likes this. What did Jim Cornette say about it?
Well, Jim Cornette first says, well, Ospreay said, I fully support this. And then Jim Cornette said, he says from his hospital bed after major surgery, kids, you keep trying this at home.
Mm-hmm.
To which Ricochet responds, didn't a bunch of the old school guys have knee, back, hip, neck, and all other types of injuries? Weren't they working smart? And then Jim Cornette says, many did, simpleton. Came from taking bumps as pros and getting paid for them, not getting flung off roofs into parking lots for free as children like you and your trampoline friends who claim to be pros but are stealing money from a rich kid to put on your own jackass shows. To then Ricochet replies, didn't a bunch... Oh, hold on a second. Then he says, once again, you still sound dumbass shit. And then this guy says, oh, well, that one doesn't matter. Oh, so then some guy named Michael Sutton, shout out, he just verbally knocked you out. Hold the L. He says that to Ricochet. And then Ricochet says, not actually. All those old dudes were doing pills, alcohol, cheating on their wives, and still had broken bodies. I don't want to hear it. I'll take today's generation over the old school.
I think both. Oh, go ahead.
Go first.
I think both individuals have a point. They do. Who's to say who's a pro and who isn't? At the end of the day, I've heard individuals say all that matters in the wrestling business is to make money, right? Who cares if it's a rich kid that has a shitload of money and just wants to give it out? If I'm a wrestler coming up and I see a rich kid giving money out, sign my ass up. I will be at every show. I will do 33 minutes, 2 minutes, 90 seconds. I don't give a fuck. Give me some of that bread. At the end of the day, wrestlers are supposed to eat. Yes, Ricochet has a point. Yes, Jim Cornette has a point. For example, today, Penta, it has a safer style than he did in AEW, Lucha Underground, the Indies, or everywhere he's been.
Mm-hmm.
This mofo got injured off a simple hurricanrana. Injuries can happen anywhere. They don't just happen in AEW like WWE fans believe. It can happen anywhere. I mean, it happened to R-Truth off a simple tope suicida. Big E.
Whatever. It was not a simple tope suicida, but yes, he did get injured.
Big E. I mean, did Rich Holland and Big E do 30 Canadian destroyers in that match? No, they did not.
No, but you're actually proving the point here.
No, I'm proving that you don't have to do all these trampoline moves to get injured.
Where did they do the moves, though? All those moves that you mentioned.
Big E and
Penta and the tope suicida, which was actually a front flip over the top, which is not a tope suicida.
Yeah, but no, what I'm trying to say is like Jim Cornette is doing the over the top flippity flop wrestling.
All those moves were
a simple
done
hurricane.
outside the ring on the concrete.
Yes, but a simple hurricane is not as equivalent to a Spanish fly out the top of the cage, Brian. Come on.
No, but his point is doing it on the
I
concrete
understand,
floor. Yeah.
but my point is that injuries happen everywhere, just like how Ricochet said. Those old heads, their bodies are broken now from doing all that shit back in the day.
This is interesting because I actually go with there's two aspects to everything. I was watching a Lucha Libre podcast with older wrestlers. They were talking about how in older cities that the rings they had back in the 80s, 70s were hard as fuck. Some of them were cement rings.
Damn,
that's why
bro.
You're not doing crazy shit on them because you would have fucked your back up. That's honestly the point. Back then, yes, you would have crazy injuries even though you're doing simpler stuff because the rings, let's be honest, the rings nowadays, they fucking bounce like a like you could see in AEW specifically, like they're running and you see the ring like flex like a good like 3-4 inches. When you see them do these crazy spots, like the ring flexes quite a bit. If you go back to watch like them old wrestling stuff, there's definitely not that amount of bend in the ring. So even if you listen to what AJ Styles talk about the hexagon ring, he's like, no, that shit was like landing on cement. So this ring that WWE is using is like landing on pillows compared to that. Mm-hmm. So Ricochet does have a point where I don't want to hear I'll take this generation over the old school because it's literally comparing apples to oranges. I mean, these motherfuckers wrestle once every 2 weeks, once every week, versus back then it was like once every day, sometimes twice on Saturday. You know, they're pretty much working all the fucking time. So because of the less schedule, then yeah, people are more inclined to do crazy spots. But Jim Cornette's response was because he saw kids doing it, right? It wasn't like it was an indie show where people get paid. Mm-hmm. But even then with the indie show, we all saw that guy dump his friend and him into the back of a truck with glass, and the dude shattered his hip.
Yeah,
for 50 people.
But that indie spot you don't see that in AEW, which
we saw it with Darby Allin.
Yeah. Again, injuries happen everywhere. They don't just happen because you do a riskier spot. They could happen you can just jump off a 2 steps and you break your ankle. Okay. I've heard stories of people saying like, oh, back in the day, wrestling back in the day, the locker room was a little bit more machista. After a show, you had party favors here. You had, ladies of the evening there. And I'm like, wow. And then you see the locker room like right now, and people are complaining that the locker room now is like full of YouTube kids doing their vlogs, filming TikToks. Why would you want to have somebody put drugs in their body and inject themselves with shit just so they can be like, that's a real men's locker room? Like, exactly. It's 2025. The lifestyle in the 80s is different from the lifestyle in 2025.
Exactly. Over here, people being like, oh, yeah, it was a street life. We were in the streets doing street things. Right, Adrian?
I don't know, man. I'm glad I got out the streets, bro.
Anyways, point of the story being the 80s is a different time period. Mm-hmm. The shit's just different, you know what I mean?
I saw an old clip of Big Show body slamming Toughen Up guys, basically bullying them, and out of the 8 or so guys, The Miz was the only one who sold. The clip was why The Miz got the job in WWE. Oh, the Tough Enough?
Yeah. Daniel Puder won that one, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It was Daniel Puder? Yeah. It is what it is. Shout out Street Life. Yeah, we're still going live, man. Just because we're talking about the whole Ricochet and Jim Cornette thing, it's very crazy because they're just 2 different time periods. Like, there are superstars. You can't deny that Ric Flair was really out there because, I mean, I don't know their life, but I mean, based off of what everybody says in the wrestling business, that Ric Flair was really living that fucking life of flying from here. He was like the last real world champion. Like he would fly from here to Puerto Rico to Brazil to Argentina to wrestle. Like, you know, like he was actually flying to wrestle, and he was wrestling multiple times. Back then there's no cell phones, so it's not like you could really contact your family if you wanted to. It's just different. But at the same point in time, I still don't think it's a safe thing for kids to be doing crazy gymnastic stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Now they can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Shout outs to that. Either way, everybody, how you guys doing?
Good. Yeah, I mean, it happens, man. Like that's what I always say. Wrestling in the 80s and 90s is different from today. Obviously, more medicine is out. You see people whose career could have ended in the year 2000 for some injuries they had. Now you see Rey Mysterio getting a second win. Potentially, he's probably not going to retire in 5 years. He probably has at least 6 years left, 7 years left. I don't see him slowing down.
Yeah, honestly, dude, if this was the 80s, Will Ospreay would be done. He would not be coming back from whatever neck fusion bullshit he's doing. Whatever the fuck he's doing.
Were those brick? Nah. I mean, Daniel Bryan came back from his neck injury. Paige came back.
Edge came back. Christian came. Well, Christian was concussions. Rey Mysterio would have been done.
See, that's the thing. You know, somebody like Edge, somebody like Daniel Bryan, who've been with WWE for so long, they had career-ending injuries as well. You know, shit happens in safe companies too.
Oh well, they didn't get injured like that. It was just by repeated use of falling on their backs. That's what that is.
I mean, did they how many Canadian destroyers do they do every match? How many Canadian destroyer? How many Spanish flags do they do at the top of the rope?
Not a lot.
I mean, Hulk Hogan may wherever he's resting, with all due respect, that man couldn't walk because of the leg drop. I mean, was he doing Canadian destroyers? Was he doing Spanish flies at the top of the cage?
No, but it's also repetitive use because he was dropping that leg drop 5 times.
The minimal. See, the minimal bumps can cause serious injuries. That's all I'm saying over time, Brian.
Minimal bump. That's not. I don't consider that a minimal bump, to be honest, Adrian. You try jumping up and landing on your tailbone. Remember, we were talking about that bump that Powerhouse Hobbs took, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that every fucking night, and on varying.
See. And then you're gonna hear the asshole in me. If only there was a veteran in the locker room that said, "Hey, Hogan, you may not." Never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing.
That's what Mustafa Ali said. He's like, that's a great move. Or his reverse 450 splash.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "That's a great move. Stop using it, please, because then you're gonna have to do that every single fucking night. Risk your life." So he just changed it to the shooting star press.
Yeah. Which is good. Yeah, it's good.
Which is why if I was a professional wrestler, would choose one of the best finishing moves of all time, which is the Miz's skull crushing finale. It's nice, safe, land on your face on the belly, nice little belly bump.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day.
Yep. And you land with your hands first.
Exactly. I land a leg drop right now. My ass ain't getting up. Exactly, bro. Yeah. Adrian drops that ass on the done. That's good. But yeah, see, this is the thing right here. I heard Adrian test out his tailbone every night.
Hold on,
exactly, bro.
Comments, bro. Yeah.
If I fucking took a leg drop right now, I would be like, I feel like my back just spazzing me, like instant electricity all the way up.
Yeah. But see, like if I start having problems with something, I'm gonna change my move, bro.
But you're Hulk Hogan, man. How do you change? How do you change your
Finisher?
finishing move if you're Hulk Hogan? Yeah. I don't think once you get that big, you don't change your finishing move. The only person that ever really did was John Cena, where he changed it to the STFU for a little bit, but he still did the other stuff.
He should just done something like the Ultimate Warrior, bro, and just done like a little splash. Like just go to the rope.
Yeah.
Little splash, bro.
Power Hobbs a couple of weeks back. Yeah, bro, motherfucker bounced. That shit. It's like, be cool. Yeah. Any final thoughts, Adrian? Anything you want to talk about? I think it's pretty much what we got on the list.
This is good. The Go Home show may not have been as great as I like, but hey, the story is set. The matches are set. We're gonna get the pay-per-view this Sunday or Saturday. I'm gonna be tuning in, obviously, so I'm expecting a good show. Like I said before, if WWE is not gonna give me a storyline, that's fine. I'm okay with that, but the matches better pay off. And the teams are stacked, so I'm expecting 5 out of 5 bangers from Hunter. From Triple H. So this show better pay off, man, because I'm excited, to be honest. I'm excited, and it's at the hometown of the Mysterio, so Rey Mysterio can get his title, or he can lose in his hometown.
Dominic Mysterio's gonna win. He's got to win. Undertaker changed his shit when they said he couldn't use that. Yeah, he started giving people wedgies into power bombs.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good point. He did start using the power bomb. All right, everybody, we'll be back Wednesday to discuss the fallout at the beginning of the Continental Classic. We'll see you guys then. Stay tuned. Stay triggered. Deuces, everybody.